Hey all, here at OS Reviews, you're watching our hands-on review of the Dudios Zeus Air. These are true wireless earbuds that use Bluetooth 5.0, so the newest standard, and they sell for only $35, making them one of the most affordable pairs of newer TWS earbuds on the market. Now, I do want to point out that these are essentially a rebranded version of the QCY T1C Mini, which also sells for about the same price and has an almost identical design, so I guess they are both using the same manufacturer, but just have a different brand on them. What's new here is because it uses Bluetooth 5.0, there's very low latency, meaning the videos and the sound will finally be synced, which has been a challenge for wireless earbuds in the past, so you can watch videos more comfortably, but more importantly, battery life has improved. You can now use these for 4 hours on a single charge. That's a lot better than the first generation, such as the QCY Q29 that came out about 2 years ago, where the battery life was only 2 hours, which was terrible. The battery case provides up to 15 hours of audio, so you can charge it basically 3 to 4 times on a single go. And whenever you remove the earbuds from the case, it will automatically pair to your phone or tablet. So inside there's a quick start guide printed in parchment paper, how to remove the earbuds, and we have just the earbuds on top. Underneath there is a micro USB cable for charging, some spare silicone tips, and a quick user guide. Taking a closer look at the design, it's definitely one of the most interesting things about these because the battery case doesn't actually have a lid covering it up, which pretty much all of the other TWS earbuds on the market have. With that being said, it does feel reasonably snug. It's held in here using magnets and a little bit of resistance, so even if you try to shake it, it doesn't really fall out. And of course, it's now easier to remove the earbuds without having to pop open a lid to access them. Otherwise, the earbuds themselves are also waterproof, so you can take them with you when you are showering or going to the gym and they will still survive. And that's it, aside from the contact points, which it uses to, again, charge up these earbuds. And it will blink red when it's in the charging state, and it will turn white when the charging is completed. So the earbuds themselves are very discreet. They're also made out of plastic, which means they're very lightweight, so you can tap on it once to play and pause your tracks, answer reject phone calls because there is a built-in microphone, in addition to skip track controls, but like most TWS earbuds, you can't adjust the volume directly on them. Moving to performance and audio quality, I am extremely impressed. I think Bluetooth 5.0 is definitely improving the quality of these low-cost earbuds a lot, because compared to the QCY Q29, even if you already own these, this is pretty much 10 times better. The difference is night and day. There's almost no discernible noise, so there's no hiss or static in the background. Playing and pausing tracks are instantaneous. There's no popping at all. It's just a very comfortable experience. Plus, there's also bass here, so it's not going to be quite as earth-shattering as perhaps a really large over-ear style headphones, but it still is prominent. And even if you listen to some EDM tracks, if you listen to some maybe bass-boosted tracks, you can definitely begin to feel the bass, which again, on small earbuds is very impressive. Mids and highs also sound quite clean. I would say compared to the Pamu Scroll, which was also very impressive, it's maybe not quite as rich sounding and doesn't give you quite as much detail, but again, these are more expensive and they're going more for a premium design and more kind of audiophile grade. But with that being said, again, these are not shabby at all. In fact, for the price, I think these are probably the best earbuds, both wireless and wired, that I've ever heard. So that is really high props there. Otherwise, they're very comfortable. They fit in very snugly and have a good amount of noise isolation. There isn't active noise canceling, but because they are, again, very tightly in your ears, you can kind of seal off the external world. So the contacts should be pointing upwards when you insert them in, and this bend here also provides a little bit of resistance when you stick it into your ears. Overall, they're very light, and I could wear them comfortably for, again, 4 hours before I needed to recharge them. The controls are fairly ergonomic, and the microphone is about average, so you can definitely use it to answer phone calls when connected to a smartphone, but it's not quite as noise canceling as on some more expensive headsets. So that's been the Dudios Zeus Air, also known as the QCY T1C Mini, and I have to say that, again, for $35, these are probably the best true wireless earbuds that you'll be able to find. Bluetooth 5.0, again, is making a huge difference. There's now pretty much zero latency, so you can definitely watch movies on these and still be comfortable and assured that the sound is synced perfectly. It's very easy to use. The case here is nicely designed. The fact that you can just pull them out and it immediately pairs and it just starts charging when you pop them in is very convenient. Battery life is a lot improved, and now the sound quality is the most drastic improvement of all, with actually surprising amount of bass for earbuds. So again, even if you are an owner of a previous low-cost TWS earbuds, maybe using Bluetooth 3.0, 4, or 4.1, I definitely think it's now time to update because these are going to give you significantly better sound and you will definitely enjoy them and hear a difference when you compare them. So you can check out more details in the links down below, but for now that's been our video. That's been the very impressive but also quite discreetly styled, not too flashy or over the top, Dudios Zeus Air TWS earbuds.